So guys, welcome back to the AI only battle. Over the break, I quickly skipped forward one turn. The Shoshone, as predicted, settled here with one little building. I don't know what that is. That's obviously some little glitch. Korea may get the job done on Japan. Two new ideologies, the Huns and Spain. Two powerful civs in the world, both go in order, and Germany attacks Siam. But other than that, still, it does look like... Oh, I didn't even notice this. Here it comes. The Shoshone are going to get it done. They're going to take probably this city from the Aztecs, and that's probably going to be the end for the Aztecs. I think Shoshone will steamroll through the rest of what is left. They've just put so many units into that city to defend it. And another, China being really aggressive in East Asia. One, they're in a war with India, which isn't going well because they're attacking two cities at once. But now they've attacked Siam. Is that the best idea for China, bearing in mind that Siam and Vietnam are like best buds? So Siam will get open borders, and Siam are probably stronger. I mean, I don't know where all their units went. They lost them all attacking India, which is already a bad sign for China, who are attacking India. Mongolia, looking like real life Mongolia, not doing much, just sitting here. But other than that, Korea continuing their push into Kyoto. And because of Korea's technology, compared to the Shoshones, even though the Shoshone look nice and strong, sort of starting off in the northwest and coming all the way down here to the Gulf of Mexico. Is this like New Orleans sort of region? I don't want to get it wrong, but that sort of area. But yeah, the Shoshone are so far behind. If the Koreans built up a good enough air force early on, they could definitely grab some cities along the west coast of the US, or even attack California. That's definitely an option for them. But other than that, not too much is going on in the world. The Zulus still have a random settler, just probably going for one of these three islands, just to annoy the Eastern Asian nations a little bit more. There we go. Boom. The Shoshone grabbed Medawakan from the Aztecs. I don't think the Aztecs have got too many defensive crossbowmen probably to grab this back. And look at the Shoshone army coming in as well. They're probably now going to cut off. I think now the Shoshone, they need to go for this middle city. If they can grab that quickly, then they can cut off this city here, and then they can go for that one. And then it will sort of snowball until they'll struggle to get to the capital just because the lake's in the way. And the Shoshone have no real navy in either the Gulf of Mexico yet or the Pacific. They only have a few caravels. They don't have any units capable of doing any damage to this thing. And Egypt have grabbed a large amount of land. I didn't even notice how much of Italy they controlled, but anyway, the southern part of Italy. There was a German settler that was in Egyptian territory, and there's also an Egyptian settler. I don't know where they're going. They're both giving up now. Germany, lots of settlers up though. But yeah, it looks like order is the ideology of the world at the moment. Only 4 Civs haven't gone order. We now have, I think, 6 that have gone order. And the Zulu are already under... looking like they may come close to a revolution soon, because they were already in civil resistance and their happiness is 0. They've got minus 34 happiness, which is a lot, especially when they've got so many cities. So that would be a lot of unhappiness. Whatever they'll be able to do. Oh, and the Zulu and Egypt have open borders, so maybe they'll be working together to eat up the rest of the African nations. My chair is really creaky. Damn it. Okay, I need to lean back. That makes it make less noise. There we go. But how is the world looking? Egypt is not... I don't know what Egypt's planning. Maybe a war against Songhai. That'd be very, very interesting to see. Because then they'd be able to continue their war against Morocco. But over here, the Chinese are failing. The Indians are holding on still. And that's about it. And the Vietnamese are nearly there. If India now grab this tile, like Gandhi, sort of thing you do, you can't buy it. That is a shame. Like that's such a Gandhi move. You just buy that tile, lock off Vietnam from their city when they're so close to connecting their borders. That is definitely a Gandhi move. I mean, I don't think India wants to mess with Vietnam. Vietnam are doing very well for themselves. But anyway, the Sioux, quick update. They're up to 10 population now, just eating their crabs. They've actually got a cargo ship and a galleass up now, so credit to them, I guess. Where are the Iroquois settlers? They're all still 1 here, 2, 3. They're all still there. World's Most Wonders, Egypt 6, Britain 5, Iroquois 4, Korea and Argentina at 3. So that's pretty interesting. Whoa. Okay, Germany, Rome and the Songhai just pieced out with the Aztecs. Nothing happened. Just make sure that AI didn't give any cities away. Because they do it. They would do it if they could. No, that's stupid. Oh, and Germany did fill in another. They did settle in this gap here with Dusseldorf. I think that was already in their borders. But anyway, another city doesn't hurt when you're that spread out, I guess. It will increase their border growth as well, where there's still space for borders to grow. Cuts off Egypt as well, I guess, from settling maybe here. How the Soviet Union in that war with India, I don't think anything. They have got open borders through Vietnam, but it's still going to take a very long time for them to get over to India, and they'll probably need open borders through China as well, which is probably not going to happen for them. Mali somehow still have this city just sitting in the middle, pretty undefended in the middle of Zululand, above the Congo capital, or former Congo capital. Obviously they're gone now. It's spicing up this campaign. There's wars mostly coming to an end at the moment than beginning, but the wars breaking out now are bigger. I think soon we could see a huge war break out. So this war, the Shoshone War's been going for a long, and the Aztecs may be able to grab this city back, which would be kind of interesting. They got this city down to no city health or city defense health, whatever you want to call it. But I don't think they'll be able to take it back because there is a lot. Yeah, the Shoshone destroying some units. And they're not going to take this one either, which is a shame. San Francisco, California now have access to no more land tiles. In Korea, frigates are here, ironclads are here, turtle ships are here. They're going for Kyoto. They want full control of Japan and become that Eastern Asian strength, I guess. This is their chance to do it. Shoshone finally peaced out with Morocco after that stupid war that they had for no apparent reason. I don't know what the Zulu are doing. They sent some boats around and they're just letting them get bombarded by this Songhai city. So I don't know what they're doing, but who knows. Maybe they're just trying to make life difficult for the Songhai people. I presume they are still in that war. And Brazil just settled Brasilia here along this river. So that's interesting. And the Aztecs did do it. Yes. Well, I shouldn't celebrate like that, but I'm happy for the Aztecs. You know, the Shoshone, they've been a letdown. They've let the Iroquois just... Oh, they've not been a letdown. They destroyed the Sioux, and they have former USA cities, but to be that far behind, I mean, you always root for the underdog, and you know, they grabbed this city back. Good for them. Come on, Aztecs. I don't think they'll get any more back. I think they're very stretched out now as well. It'll be interesting to see what the Iroquois are thinking as they settle more cities. Wow. It's insane that their happiness can deal with this. They control almost like 3/4 of Canada and all the eastern side of the US, other than this little bit down here. They've done really well. I mean, credit to the Iroquois. Normally they don't do so well. Are the Incans going to be cut off? Who is going to grab the last road tile? That's the question. I think it'll be Brazil, just because they produce so much culture, and that's what affects that growth. Did they? Oh no, they didn't. Never mind, my bad. It looked like they did. Very good city, by the way, from the Chileans here, grabbing both this wonder, which produces 10 gold. I mean, they've got their customs house here as well, and they've got El Dorado, so good for them. Surprised Spain has not declared war on France. Wait, are they at war? Why is that Spanish unit just healing? I don't think they are. But if Spain declares war on France, I think they're just too worried about losing this city. And I think that maybe they are at war. Or they at least have open borders, if not. Great Britain and the Shoshone have peaced out. But it would be interesting to see them try to take Troyes here, the former French city. Well, not former, still is a French city. Ooh. Bruh. How are... Oh, the Sioux are still trying. They're trying to spread their religion, even though they no longer follow their own religion. You know, no city in all of America follows their religion anymore. So you do feel for them. Los Angeles is still doing okay. The Californians, they're just watching this war, plotting their revenge, or not really revenge because nothing happened to them, but just plotting their move to take control of North America again, as they watch these two sort of destroy each other's units. like I said, this is only good. This war going on for so long is only good news for the Iroquois, really. I mean, the Shoshone will probably win it all eventually. So yeah, it's just really good news for the Iroquois because all their neighbours are losing units. So, you know, that's what they want. How is this area of the map? No, and there's lots of wars. The Siamese aren't doing much to the Chinese. And the Chinese aren't doing much to the Indians. So not much is going on. How's the Middle East looking? Huns are staying quiet. Assyria destroyed most of the Indonesian boats. Did the Zulu get where they want to go? Have they decided yet? Where'd they go? Made it all the way over here. Maybe we're going to see a shared Hawaii. I don't know where else they'd be going. There's not really any more land in America. We're going for one of these islands, maybe? Or maybe one of these islands. Who knows? Go on, New Zealand. Yeah, you're doing well so far. You're doing okay. I'm surprised the Mayans are still around. I mean, there's no one really near them who could take them out. Argentina, they're technologically ahead, but they're too focused on the Incans. The Iroquois could, I guess, if they tried. And Iroquois have just settled here. I mean, they're making use of every tile, the Iroquois. They're not letting any land go to waste. I mean, credit to them. I have no idea where these guys are going. But where could they be going? Nowhere. I mean, maybe down here to just annoy the Zulu. You know, that's all possible. And, the Shoshone took it back. Well, like I said, the Shoshone are stronger. I mean, they're just, I don't know, the Shoshone will win this. Everyone likes an underdog, though. It's going to be a shame. I mean, the Aztecs need to try and get a peace deal soon, and then focus on California or the Mayans. I don't know. But I think the Shoshone may turn their attention to California next, because now they can attack LA and San Francisco. Obviously, once they've got Los Angeles, they can maybe launch an even better attack on the western part of the Aztecs. In fact, it looks like they're going for this middle city next. This river's going to make it tough, though. Both these cities sort of protected by the river. So it's going to be interesting. Going to be getting very interesting very soon in every continent. I mean, South America, I don't know, there needs to be a big war breakout. That sounds really bad, like people will die, but you know, you just need a big war to break out. Someone's got, at least one of the Civs has got to be destroyed, whether that be the Mayans, if you're counting them as South American, or Chile. I mean, the Incans aren't doing that well themselves. If Brazil joined in, there'd definitely be a lot more success. Rome and France, wait, what? Oh no, the map. What? Why is the map on here, on the map, to me? The colours just, this looks like Rome's colour, but it's not, it's Spain's. I don't know, it's just obviously a blend of the Spanish colour. I thought Rome had grabbed this somehow, but they've not. They just pieced out with France for nothing. Rome citadels from Germany are pushing Rome out of Italy. And Rome and the Vietnamese, I said that really weird, Vietnamese have just declared war on Arabia. Well, Arabia, what are you going to do? I mean, Rome, that's okay. One city against the... And Zulu have settled here as well for another coastal city in the east. Like, Vietnam, that's just mean. You're huge. Like, Vietnam, you're quite big. And I can see Vietnam actually sending units, these frigates, and taking Damascus. While Rome isn't going to do anything. That was friendly. And where... Could these Zulu units be going for a naval attack on the Assyrians? That'd be interesting. Mali and Assyria pieced out. And still, I don't know what the Zulu are doing here. They're just wasting units. They're not even attacking. I have no idea where these guys are going, but I don't know what they're doing. Are Korea getting... Okay, Korea are going to take Kyoto probably in the next 2 turns. So that's going to be big. Japan will be eliminated. We're going to see a very strong Korea emerging in the late game. Obviously, they are the most advanced in terms of techs across all the Civs. I'm pretty sure. They've got great war infantry, but I mean, that doesn't tell us too much. See if we check the info. Boom. There was a war we were looking for. So Mali, France doesn't matter. Big war in Europe. Germany attacking the French. There's not much of a front. Obviously, Orleans is now a Hunnic city. That's something to bear in mind. But France got a lot of musketeers here. They could take Hamburg. Maybe not, but you know what? Germany, I don't see France winning, but I don't see Germany being able to navigate through this little sliver of tiles and take the city. But what I do see is if France lose too many units, Great Britain here, although they have open borders, with their Great War Infantry going up against musket men equivalents, steamrolling through France, possibly with the help of the Spanish, that's quite likely to happen. Egypt has only just entered the modern era, guys. Like, Britain was there probably 2 videos ago, I think, so already, I mean, obviously turns aren't going so quick now, so it isn't the end of the world, but we're making good progress. We're doing about 5 turns per video, which is starting to get slow and slow. About turn 300, I'm probably going to start editing out the processing turn bits, because it just takes far too long, and then just telling you what happened at the end of each turn, and probably having breaks when there's no huge wars going on as well, just to speed it up as much as possible, because you guys don't want to be sat here watching me try to think of stuff to say about an invasion when it's going to take 10 turns, and it's like, that's like 4 videos. It's just taking ages. But anyway, Iroquois, 3 settlers heading down here. I have no, where are you going? The seas are getting really full now, and it's becoming quite interesting. And look, Brazil and the Songhai, by the way, their borders will soon cut off the Atlantic. I mean, same goes for the Iroquois in Spain here. The Sioux getting up another cargo ship. They're doing okay. But yeah, I mean, where are they going with these cargo ships? They're trusting the Iroquois not to take them out, practically. That's what they're reliant on here. Spain could definitely win against France. I mean, Spain are on riflemen, which is ahead of French musketmen, although obviously the musketeers will do better than regular musketmen, so it'll be a more even match. But all these Great War Infantry from the British, obviously the British doing well science. Wouldn't be surprised if they've got any oil, if they'll have an air force soon, some Great War bombers. They could definitely take Paris, which at 20 population, that'd be a really nice pickup in Central Europe for, very Central Western Europe for Britain. Germany doing okay. I don't see them losing anything, but I don't see them gaining anything in this war. Soviet Union. Oh, new ideology. Vietnam. Okay, yeah, so everyone's going in order now, so I'll assume we'll see some revolutions very soon. Soviet Union doing well. They're sending their units now towards the east, which means does leave them a little bit vulnerable. Moscow is defended to a Polish invasion in the west. Most of Poland's strength is in the Black Sea. That is what you have to bear in mind. Big thing you have to bear in mind. Ooh, upcoming session to embargo the Zulu and embargo city-states. Yeah, that happens. Oh, that's just me doing that. But I have to do that. Embargo the Zulu. That is a bold move from the Germans. Maybe that's where this Zulu... Could you imagine Zulu sent this army all the way through Egyptian territory to attack Germany? That'd be really smart from the AI if Egypt were planning to attack Germany as well, and they just used the Zulu as meat shields. Okay, Egypt has gone autocracy. That is surprising. So Egypt has joined the Zulu in autocracy, so that shows their friendship. They're staying strong. I mean, I presume Egypt have a lot of tourism, which may pull it back into the balance. They have 6 wonders, don't forget. And ideology. Okay, so not 37. Okay, so as you see, although there's all these order nations, that Egypt joining will definitely pull autocracy back into sort of the race tourism-wise. I think it probably destroys freedom. Brazil and Korea, they are probably definitely going to go through revolutions now. Like, why? I don't know. Can you go through a revolution from freedom? Like, that doesn't seem to make sense. Like, if you're free, why would you want to? Okay, Siam pulling it back though, going into order. Yeah, it looks like the end for autocracy's coming soon. I mean, having a revolution from freedom doesn't make sense. Like, why would you want your government to start controlling you? I don't know. But anyway, don't forget all these Hunnic cities up here alongside the Mongolians and the Soviets, and there's actually some fighting going on here between the Huns and Mongolians. Actually, they're not Soviets, as this game calls them Stalinists. I mean, I don't know. Pretty sure that is not the correct term. Pretty sure it's just Soviets, and that's what I'm going to call them. But the world is getting tense. I mean, a big war's got to break out soon. Especially with the Shoshone's violence. The violentness of the Shoshone grabbing these cities. I mean, it's been a very slow and inefficient war from the Shoshone. So, I don't know whether they've got some, but the Egyptian-Zulu friendship is very worrying. If Germany embargoes the Zulu, that could have huge ramifications across the world. Obviously the Zulu will have probably, I mean, they do benefit from not having to pay so much for their army because of their unique ability, but they will be without trade routes. They'll probably be limited to army size with how much they can afford to have. And that will limit their research agreements, the resources they can buy in to fix their happiness, which will probably lead them to a revolution if they can't stay happy enough. So it's not looking good for the Zulu. I mean, obviously they've got Egypt as a very strong ally by the look of it, so that's pretty huge if those two are working together. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. As always, be sure to leave a comment with any feedback. Maybe like, if you really, really think it's been that great, maybe you can even subscribe, and I'll see you next time.